I think the closest I ever felt to God was when I went to Peru. The entire time I was there, I felt so blessed and humbled to be His servant. It was 24/7, no distractions. I mean, that's why I was there. And I really tried to go out of my way to make sure that I took every opportunity I could to share His love with as many people as possible. And He blessed me every day by providing someone there in need. I mean, it was an amazing experience. But there was one experience there that I think was beyond all others. And I went to visit a man named Alex. He was in the hospital. He needed to get his lung removed. He had developed an infection. And it had spread into his lung, and so they're going to need to remove his lung. And after my visit, we shared some time together, and I got to know him a little bit. I asked him if I could pray over him. And he, of course, agreed. He was a new Christian, and he was devoting his life to Christ, and that's why I was so hopeful that he would get well, so that he could be a living testimony to just how powerful God is. So I laid hands on him, and I closed my eyes, and I began to pray. And as I began to pray, I just felt a darkness involved the entire room. It was a darkness that I've never experienced before. It was a deep, just blackness. And soon after that, I felt like a warm blanket had covered me. It was just a feeling of warmth and peace and purpose. And I pray hard, but because I try to share with people what the Holy Spirit's laying on me, but I don't normally pray very eloquently because I get so overcome with emotion that the words just kind of get caught in my throat. But on this moment, the Holy Spirit just completely filled me and shared a prayer that was eloquent, it was purposeful, it was just flowed uncontrollably. And it went on for 5 or 10 minutes. We just continued that he would share these messages for me to share with Alex, and it was such an incredible emotional event, and it was as if God had laid His hands on me as I laid my hands on Alex. And when I opened my eyes, it was like I was in another time. I didn't feel like I was in that same room. The whole climate of the room had changed. It was just an incredible experience, and one that I wish I could be more eloquent to share, because it was just so overpowering and emotional that I actually felt in God's embrace. Clearly, you just don't get any closer to God than that. I'm Scott Milanowski, and I'm not a fan.